Stacy lived in a world where almost every man had died in a plague, followed by a war, followed by a famine. Her father and her brother perished in that plague. Stacy was already a shoplifter, so she used her skills as a scrounger to keep her mom and sisters alive. When martial law was declared, she kept stealing, not always for food, but often for fun. Finally, this caught up to her. She was caught giving stolen groceries to her mom and taken by two female police officers before an inquisition board, a group of 3 women wearing dress coats. Their hair was in tight ponytails. Each woman wore horn-rimmed glasses. Stacy was sentenced to miniaturization, to the size of a micro. 2 female guards roughly escorted her to a white brick-walled room with concrete floors. She stood among other women who were screaming and crying for mercy, to no avail. Panels opened on the front wall, and stern women in lab coats aimed shrink rays on tripods at her and the others. They were enveloped by blue energy and shrunk to the size of insects. Then the floor lifted, and they slid down onto black pavement. They saw what looked like boulders, but were actually breadcrumbs. The tiny, starving women ran to the crumbs and began to eat. They also saw standing pools of water. Then the birds came, sparrows the size of dinosaurs to the tiny women. Stacy watched in horror as 2 women holding onto a crumb were lifted with the crumb into a sparrow's beak. The bird tilted its head back, and down its gullet the women went screaming. Some of the birds ignored the crumbs and just gobbled women up. Stacy ran as fast as she could out onto the black asphalt. She was alone. Occasionally, she saw a giant woman pass in the distance. She would wander alone here for 3 days.